And let me try to put it in user-friendly terms here tonight. Let's say I'm a partner at a law firm and that law firm has as its big client the ABC. Now let's say Tony Jones works for the ABC and he happens to be my boyfriend. And Tony,
for argument's sake.
For argument's sake. And Tony wants to set up...
I'm struggling with that.
No, keep stay with me. Tony wants to set up a slush fund to gather funds for the re-election of him as staff elected director onto the ABC. Now, what do I do as his girlfriend? I say, I can do two things. I can say, look, there's a bit of a conflict here. I should probably hand it over to someone else at the law firm. I don't do that. In fact, I give the legal advice, not only to set up, to establish a trust fund for Tony, my boyfriend, but also
Janet,
to set up a fund.
Spinning. Do you mind
to set up a fund that is
I've become the Bruce Wilson in the equation.
It improves. It improves. There's a happy ending, so let me come to the happy ending. The fund.
This is getting worse.
The fund is called the ABC
Would you like me to move?
Workplace Reform Association. Now, as a lawyer, I'm very familiar with ABC rules. I know that you can't set up an association using the letters ABC without authorisation. It was not authorised. What do I do next? I decide not to open a file. I'm a lawyer, I've got fiduciary duties to my partners at a law firm. I choose not to tell those partners about this matter. I'm a lawyer, I've got fiduciary duties to the firm's major client, the ABC, but I choose not to tell other members of the ABC that I'm doing work on the side for my boyfriend to set up a fund using the letters ABC for purposes that have nothing to do with workplace reform. Now, I'm sorry, Penny, that, you know, the Prime Minister today talked about being very ultra-cautious and ultra-careful. Yeah. She was not ultra-cautious or ultra-careful in the work that she conducted. Well, and that's why this issue keeps coming up again and again. And let me just finish by coming out today and denying everything, not even conceding that there were perhaps judgments that she could have made a little better in hindsight. By coming out and denying, she's up the ante, not for the opposition, but for people like Nick Stein-Brown, the former partner at Slater and Gordon. I think we will hear from people like that.